Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is a little bit different than my usual makeup tutorials. I am doing a 25 things about me video. So I made a list of 25 facts about me, and I'm just going to go through this list and hopefully y'all know a little bit more about me. I'm a freshman at the University of Oklahoma. My major is pre-med. I have one little sister. She is 6 years younger than me. She is literally my little mini me. My mom's name is Wendy. She's a registered nurse. My dad's name is Eddie. He was in the military, in the Army branch, and he served in Iraqi freedom in the Gulf War. In 2012, my dad was diagnosed with ALS of Gehrig's disease, which is a neurodegenerative disease that attacks the neurons that send the signal from your brain to your spinal cord, which then send the signal to your muscles, telling them to move. Most patients diagnosed with ALS die within 3 to 5 years of diagnosis. They become completely paralyzed, unable to walk, eat, or breathe on their own. The only thing that they can really do is move their eyes. And so ALS patients are held captive as a prisoner in their own body, and unfortunately my dad was diagnosed with that. From 2012 to 2016, I watched my dad's body deteriorate right in front of my eyes, and he went from being this strong army soldier to in a wheelchair and losing his arm strength and muscle strength, and it got to the point where I had to feed him. I had to help bathe him, dress him. He had a caregiver that came to our house. We had to have a handicap van. We had to have handicap construction done on our house to make our house handicap accessible. We had a ramp. The whole house was a hospital. And on January 11th of 2016, my dad passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease. My dad was a fighter. He had a brain injury in Iraq. He survived a pulmonary embolism. He had lived with ALS like my dad was a fighter. I'm a huge advocate for ALS awareness, which, if you guys have heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge, that's what the Ice Bucket Challenge money goes to, is the research of a cure for ALS. With my dad's diagnosis, I became extremely passionate about handicap accessibility, not only in Oklahoma but across the US. I volunteer at a camp for individuals with special needs called Make Promises Happen. It's in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and it is honestly my favorite place on earth. I feel the happiest whenever I'm there. There's so many amazing campers and they're so funny, like literally you're laughing every 2 seconds. Sometimes it can be really challenging, but it's so rewarding knowing that you're helping someone. The way I view Make Promises Happen is to give individuals an opportunity to do things that they're not able to do outside of camp. I have one dog. Her name is Scarlet. She is a weenie dog. My favorite color is light pink, if you can tell by my room. But my favorite color to look at is ocean blue. My favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. Don't even get me started on Grey's Anatomy. I know y'all are going to ask if I'm Team McSteamy or Team McDreamy, but I'm Team McDreamy because he's so dreamy. My lucky number is the number 2. I have 2 favorite songs. My first favorite song is Oceans by Hillsong United. My second favorite song is called Esmeralda. It's by Ben Howard. It's a very deep song. All of Ben Howard's songs are really deep, and he is my absolute favorite ever. My hobbies include dance. I was a dancer my whole life, ever since I was 2, and I planned on trying out for OU Palm and Oklahoma City Thunder and Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, but I had 6 knee surgeries at once last October because I was practicing for a pageant I had the next day. Kicked my right leg up, my left kneecap dislocated, and whenever it dislocated, the whole bottom shattered and got stuck on the outside of my leg. So they had to reattach my kneecap with nails, and then they cut my tibia and moved it, did a lateral release, all this fun stuff. 6 surgeries. Couldn't walk for like 3 months. I had to be homebound with school. And I'm also in pageants. My favorite singer, like I kind of mentioned just a minute ago, is Ben Howard. I'm very into like the indie music. I like the slow, soft, raw stuff. I also really like the Lumineers, but Ben Howard, he's my favorite singer. His voice is just very real, and his songs are really deep, and I get like butterflies when I hear his music. My favorite movie is called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It sounds really silly, like the name of it. My favorite movie that's like a basic movie is The Notebook, because who doesn't love The Notebook? My least favorite word is chunk. Okay. Ugh. That just sounds disgusting. Why would anyone say chunk? I refuse to say chunk in a normal sentence other whenever I'm telling. That is my least favorite word. My favorite food is pasta. I'm all about carbs. 150% about carbs, which stinks whenever you're trying to eat healthy. But pasta is my favorite. Pasta. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go to Iceland or Greenland or Ireland because they're absolutely beautiful. And I would just like want to sit there, like sit on like a mountain in the grass, like a cello playing behind me. just looking out on the scenery. My favorite drink is water with lemon. Like, I order that every single time I go to a restaurant. But I'm absolutely in love with tea. Cold tea, hot tea, iced tea. Not unsweet tea though, unless it's warm. But my favorite kind of tea is peach tea. Huh. Makes my life, literally makes my life. From Starbucks, I recently started getting the peach green tea lemonade. I am a huge quote person. If you saw my Pinterest, you'd probably laugh about how many inspirational quotes are on there. But I just love everything quotes. I have them posted everywhere. I look at them all the time. They help keep me motivated. But my favorite quote is by Gandhi. It is, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." It's actually like on my notebook, and I have like a notepad thing over there that has it on it too. I don't really have a favorite holiday. I just have like a favorite season, which is like from Halloween to New Year's, because it's cold and I love snow and I love fall, and I get to wear long sleeves and boots and scarves and layer things, and it's like the best time of year. If I could live anywhere other than Oklahoma, it would be Colorado or Washington State. I love mountains and I love the rain. My hidden talent is I can do the wave with my eyebrows. My favorite pickup line is, "Do you have 11 protons? Because you're sodium fine." In my free time I study. When I'm not studying, I study. I love to study. All I think about is studying. I live in the Biz, which is the library here at OU. Like, I literally live in there. And everyone's kind of always laughing, because if you have me on Snapchat, you see I'm always studying. And my notes are pretty OCD if you can't tell. I'm all about like color coding things. It's my most popular page. Pretty proud of it. I'm just super nerd. Do you see that? Bless it. My notebook actually says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Something that most people don't know about me is I'm pretty sure I'm double jointed in my elbows. I don't know. Who knows? Bad habit of mine is if my nails aren't painted, I typically bite my fingernails. It's like a really nervous habit. And I chew on the inside of my mouth a lot. My mom always gets on to me about chewing. I'm in a sorority. I am an Alpha Chi Omega. I wanna be an Alpha Chi boom boom. Yeah. If I have to wear two socks that don't match, I put the more like dominant color on my right foot. And so like if it's a light green or a dark blue, I put the dark blue on my right foot. Well, that was 25 things about me, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to know me just a little bit better. I will be posting another video next Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. But also make sure you follow me on social media. My social media accounts are in the description box below. I hope you all have a blessed week, and I will see you all next Tuesday.